I was having a conversation with a sister one day, and she was like, everything's supposed to be equal. Everything's supposed to be 50-50. It's supposed to be equal. It's supposed to be 50-50. I said, I don't want half for nothing. I said, I don't want half for nothing. And you shouldn't either. And so I wrote this piece, and it's called 50-50. But I'm going to do this a little bit different because I'm going to listen to my spirit. So when expectations don't meet reality, you got a problem. This math don't add up. 50-50. I don't want half or nothing, and you shouldn't either. It's supposed to be 100-100. That means if you lacking, I pick up where you slacking. You can mistake a cup for half empty or half full, but if you give your all, you could walk away with no regrets. Pissed off nonetheless, but you know that you've done all you could. The other person just wasn't ready to get it. In double dutch, the rope can't swing if your whole body ain't in it. We got to jump together. Both risking getting whipped by the rope, but when we do, I'll lick your wounds and you'll put honey on my cuts as we laugh about the day we took jumping rope to another level. Redefine comfort levels. Join forces and fought other devils together. I'm not interested in 50-50. Standing with one foot in. Never jumping rope, steady slapping us in the arm, leg, neck, head. And we wondering why it's not working. Why it's not turning. You don't complete me. You compliment me. God ain't make no half people. I'm already 100. And so are you. When expectations don't meet reality, you got a problem, right? It's like expectations are the mother of disappointment, right? I expect you to do something that only exists in my head, and when you don't do it, I get mad. That's crazy, right? And then your expectations are only based off of what you already know up to this point, right? So like when expectations don't meet reality, you got a problem. This math don't add up. 50-50. I don't want half or nothing. You shouldn't either. It's supposed to be 100-100. That means if you lacking, I pick up where you slacking. You can mistake a cup for half empty or half full. What do people say? The glass is what? Or? Right? The glass is what? Look at the glass. Right. Optimism, pessimism, right? Well, look at the glass is half full, not half empty. Usually if somebody's in a relationship, like somebody might say, how long y'all been together? And then you're like, why? Right? Because what they're getting ready to tell you is that, man, from our perspective, it's, I don't know. Y'all either on your way up or your way out. So that's why we're defensive when someone says, how long y'all been together? Why? Hold on, wait, I don't. So it's like you can mistake a cup for half empty or half full. But if you give your all, you could walk away with no regrets. Pissed off nonetheless. But you'll know that you've done all you could. The other person just wasn't ready to get it. All right, so then I transitioned from the glass metaphor to double dutch. In double dutch, the rope can't swing if your whole body ain't in it. We got to jump together. Both risking getting whipped by the rope. The rope represents life, right? And we in double dutch, jumping together. Really risky. Takes a lot of technique. By a show of hands, how many people can double dutch? You see? It takes skill. It takes skill to turn, right? If you can't turn good, they say you double-handed. No, give it to somebody else. So we got to jump together, both risking getting whipped by the rope. But when we do, not if we do, the rope represents life. Life is going to throw you ups and downs, right? Risking getting whipped by the rope. But when we do, not if we do, when we do, I'll lick your wounds and you'll put honey on my cuts as we laugh about the day we took jumping rope to another level. It's easy to do it alone, right? Single rope. How many people can jump rope with a single rope? Ooh, look at the hands. Both hands, right? Laughing about the day we took jumping rope to another level. redefined comfort levels, joined forces and fought other devils together. I'm not interested in 50-50. And then I thought about how absurd it looked. You know, I love to argue. I'm a philosopher. Love to think just for think's sake. And so I was just like, okay, well, you take the 50-50 concept and you put it in a double dutch. You look very silly, right? You imagine, you get the imagery of somebody like halfway in the rope like this. People do this when they're getting ready to jump in, right? But they're just in it. Just the rope, they're inside the rope. Like, am I doing it right? No, you're not. You're not even in it all the way, right? At least if you're in it, you can do pop-ups, right? You know, you ain't got to do the, you know. So anyhow, it's like standing with one foot. I'm not interested in 50-50. That's like standing with one foot in, never jumping. Rope steady slapping us in the arm, leg, neck, head, and we wondering why it's not working. Give your all. That's in life. I'm not interested in 50-50s. Standing with one foot in, never jumping, rope steady slapping us in the arm, leg, neck, head, and we wondering why it's not working, why it's not turning. You don't complete me. You compliment me. God ain't make no half people. It's just not true. Oh, you complete me. That's poetic language. That's not real. Everybody say it's not real. It's not real. Poetic language. All right? Love yourself first. If I don't love me, I can't love you. I don't have the capacity to love you. Then it becomes like a master-servant type dynamic, right? Then you feel entitled, right? When you give the love, if you don't think you deserve it, you feel entitled. Oh, I better get some claps for this love I'm giving. You get indignant, right? Because you're like, I done gave all this love and I done drove all this way to... What's wrong with you? Get over yourself. Love yourself first. When you're on the plane, what do they say? In case of an emergency, if the oxygen pressure gets low, the mask will come down and they say what? Put your mask on. Even if you have children? Even if you have children? Put your mask on.